The last of my nonfiction reading goals for the month was The Underground Girls of Kabul. This is another book that is actually from my sister, but unlike the others, she is very attached to this one, and she made it known that I would not be able to steal this forever. So, that and the fact that some of my other favorite accounts have mentioned how much they really enjoyed this read, I knew it was going to be the one for me, and yet I still let it linger on my TBR shelf for quite a while. I thought I was going to read it a couple months back, but when I tried to, I was not in the right mindset. I couldn't actually make it past the prologue. This time around, I read it very quickly. This was first published nearly a decade ago, and what makes the story so depressing is that things really haven't changed when it comes to the rights that women have in Afghanistan. While this was written at the time in order to describe what was going on, to tell that story, it does go back in history and has some projections about what is going to happen moving forward. Because the topic of the book is covering societal and gender issues, that takes a very long time in order to actually make lasting changes. This is a very engaging gender studies look about the rights that women have in Afghanistan and some of the methods that they have used in order to get around those boundaries that they are forced to live within. Now, don't get me wrong, this is well written and engaging, but if we're going to categorize this as a nonfiction type of writing style, I would consider this more journalistic than academic, in that it has a very engaging story and it focuses on individual elements in order to give voice to the different cultural practices that are being discussed. Even though it is not the society in which I lived in, some of the points it was making about gender and how people see themselves could be applied to any society and their struggles with those in the community and how they choose to identify themselves as. If you're looking for an engrossing read that is both educational, informational, and does an amazing job of opening your perspective to what other people and other cultures are experiencing, then this is the one for you.